With different advice circulating on YouTube or TikTok or any social media platform, it can feel overwhelming with some influencers telling you need to work out for hours in the gym. On the flip side, there's other people telling you that you shouldn't do any cardio because it's overrated, kills muscle growth, and building muscle is the only thing you should be worrying about. Good thing I'm here to clear up the controversy and confusion around cardio and make incorporating cardio into your everyday life easier. So let's get into it. The first factor when it comes to figuring out how much cardio we need in our week, we first need to be focusing on what does our schedule look like. This helps us to determine where cardio is going to fit best into our everyday life and seeing where there's gaps in times that we have. So even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes a day or an extra 20 minutes here or there, it helps us to understand where cardio is going to be incorporated in that time period. This also helps us to create a sustainable routine and habit of getting into working out every day so that we can get closer to our fat loss goals. And when we build a sustainable routine, we often build more enjoyment around working out. And if you're somebody that has a hard time getting out of bed in the morning, or if you're somebody that has a hard time getting off the couch, getting off the sofa, this helps you to build a sustainable routine that you can enjoy so that you can build a healthy dopamine mindset. Typically, if you're a beginner just starting out on your weight loss journey, I recommend doing maybe 2 to 3 days of cardio a week so that you don't burn out your body and you're able to see consistent results in the long run. So this can look like Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or even Tuesday or Thursday. 2 to 3 days a week is a standard set amount that is recommended for beginners when they're first starting with cardio. This is enough to help you build your stamina and endurance when you're a beginner so that you can get stronger and increase strength in your heart muscles. Because most people, especially when they're starting out as a beginner, cannot do HIIT every single day, and it is not advised in any fitness level for you to be doing HIIT every single day because our body is going to quickly burn out and it's going to lead us with more stress and an imbalance in our hormones. So that is why sticking with 2 to 3 days a week is going to be best when you're slowly trying to gradually get into the realm of cardio. It's also important to note where in your day you can include this cardio, like in the morning, in the afternoon, at nighttime. What part of your day are you going to stay consistent with the most, and in what part of the day do you have the most time so that you can get in this workout? Because if you say that it's in the morning or it's at night and you don't have enough time because you're doing other things like you're having to prepare your meals, or maybe you are too tired when you get home and you don't have the right kind of energy after a long day, you tend to feel more tired, it's probably not wise for you to include your cardio workout at the very, very end of your day when you're already burnt out from work. That's the case, including your cardio workout in the morning would be a wiser decision when we're trying to stick to a routine and see more sustainable results. So another benefit of working out in the morning is that before you get to work, you are able to clear your mind and really set your intention for the day so that you can have more clarity and focus and have a more positive attitude. And it's that part in the day where we can really reconnect with ourselves before we connect with the world. This really helps us to come into our center and really focus on ourselves and in our body and in our mind so that we are able to ground ourselves and have a better mindfulness strategy throughout the day. This doesn't have to just look like things like yoga or Pilates. It can actually look like doing a cardio workout and just moving your body in general, because we're able to release endorphins and have that dopamine hit, which is why after you're done working out, you tend to feel like better than you did before you worked out, because we are having that after workout effect on our body. So now that we've determined which area of our week and day is best for us to work out and what our schedule looks like, the next factor we need to consider is what type of cardio do you really enjoy? Now, there are several types of cardio workouts out there, from again walking to running, spin to biking, to different types of cardio that incorporate equipment, body weight, weights. But the best type of cardio is going to be the one that you enjoy the most, because that is the one that is going to create the most consistency. This strategy also is helping you to move more overall, since most Americans do not get the set amount of activity in a day. For example, on average, the average American gets about 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day, which is not very good when we're trying to increase our activity level and burn more calories for weight loss. So having a type of workout that you enjoy and are going to come back to regularly is going to make things easier for you to get up and move and see more results in your body, in your mind. Really just get into those nitty-gritty factors of losing weight and having a better mindset around exercise. And just like I say in many of my videos, you do not need a lot of equipment. You do not need bands or weights or anything else like that. You can work with your body weight, because there are several different variations and different things that you can do as a beginner that are really going to build up your strength from your upper body, your lower body, your core, and you can even target different muscles and isolate different muscle groups. But I will say that it's very important to understand that you cannot spot reduce fat. While there are certain exercises that help you to work target muscle groups from your glutes or your arms, biceps, triceps, abs, there are no exercises that you can specifically do to hit one area and spot reduce that area alone. So if you are going to do any type of cardio routine that it's a certain muscle group, that muscle group is going to get stronger, but you won't see a noticeable effect with fat burn in that area unless it's the entire body. But while enjoyment is an important factor with cardio to keep us the most consistent, the last factor that we still need to think about is, how can I incorporate strength training into my cardio routine? Like what I was saying before about how you can do cardio with many different variations of exercises with weight or without weight. You can use your body weight, and it would still be another form of like strength training. And strength training is still as important as cardio, because you can't have one without the other. It's very important for longevity, and the most important thing is not just focusing on aesthetics, but focusing on something that's going to actually be beneficial to you as you grow older. Strength training is very important to help us build bone density and help us to have enough strength in our muscles so that we don't have problems with lifting things or getting up or moving around. We still do want to have some level of strength to work with our body weight and incorporate some type of weight training, although it does not have to be heavy weight training. And there are actually some seniors that have seen benefits when they grow older with just working with body weight or light weights. Some other benefits include helping you to promote balance, helping you to switch things up with cardio, because if you're just doing cardio, that's also going to be boring. You're going to need strength training in between, and it teaches you how to have better form and how to have better understanding around the proper anatomy of your body. Building a structured routine that incorporates cardio and strength training helps increase balance without leading you to burnout. Cardio does not have to feel like a daunting task or a chore that you do every single day, but we can actually find the enjoyment in movement. And we can do all of these things while also helping us get closer and closer to our goals. If you're interested in any type of weight loss content around exercise, nutrition, psychology, patterns of behavior, breaking habits, and all that great stuff that I recommend giving my channel a subscribe so you never miss another video, and I will see you in the next video.